Hello, wrestling fans. Here they know up in a Monday Night Raw for January the 13th, 2025. CM Punk opened the show, bragging about how he beat Seth Rollins last week at the premiere episode on Netflix. And now he's going into the Royal Rumble match. He's going on to win his first ever Royal Rumble match and main event his very first ever WrestleMania. Seth Rollins came out and said, no, that's not going to happen. I'm also going to be the Royal Rumble match, and I'm going to make damn sure your ass ain't going to WrestleMania. Because he said, if you're in it when I enter or afterwards, I'm targeting you, and that's it until you're gone. Drew McIntyre came out and said to Seth, he says, I agree, Seth. We should team up and eliminate CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins said, I did ask for your help. Did I ask for your opinion? No. He said, stay out of this. That ticked off McIntyre. So next week, we got Seth Rollins, McIntyre one-on-one. Great segment, open up the show. So we got Roman Reigns, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, 5-man, and Penta. I'll get to that in a second. 6-man out of the 30s been announced for the Royal Rumble match. It's a stacked card already, folks. Chad Gable versus their debut from AEW Penta. I'm a huge fan of Penta and Ray Phoenix and AEW. I'm not a big fan of AEW, but that tag team, the Lucha Bros, were awesome. They were always mistreated in AEW, always misused. They finally have enough common sense. Our contract's done. We're leaving. But Tony Khan from AEW has screwed over WWE. Apparently, when Ray Phoenix was injured, apparently in the contract states he has to compete. Until he has to compete. How I gotta put it? He was out injured, right? And the months he was out injured, apparently he has to compete still to catch up with those months he was out injured before he can leave, I guess. That's a bunch of bull crap, if you ask me. So anyways, Chad Gable took on the debut of Penta. The match started off slow. They exchanged takedowns. Chad Gable leg sweeped him down, rolled him up for a 2 count. Penta went off the ropes for a leg drop, and he slipped coming off the ropes. That was a weak-looking leg drop. He ran up the top rope, and he slipped going off the top rope. This ain't good, man. You're debuting on that Raw in 2 moves back-to-back. You're slipping off the ropes. But then he picked the ball up. Super kicks. Canadian Destroyer. Running backcracker out of the corner. Top rope moves 2 in a row. Chad Gable fought back. German suplexes. Northern Lights suplex. Went for the top rope headbutt. Penta moved out of the way. Hit the it's all how people do a Falcon Arrow. Well, Penta, he picks him up, runs, and then delivers the Falcon Arrow. So it's kind of like a Falcon Arrow driver, they call it. Penta wins his debut match. After the match, he got on the mic and announced that he's entering the Royal Rumble match, and this is Penta's era on Monday Night Raw. It's a shame, like I said, Ray Phoenix isn't there. But once he is able to come, Ray Phoenix is coming to the WWE. That is 100% confirmed. Triple H just said at a press conference. So get there soon, Ray Phoenix, because Lucha Bros are going to rock the WWE hardcore. That's going to be awesome. Then we had Sami Zayn backstage with the Miz and Karrion Kross. They got to do a segment which led to the match. Sami Zayn versus the Miz. Miz get ready to come out, and Miz just thinks he's got backup. Karrion Kross said, no, my boys are not coming out there to help you. You got yourself into this mess, deal with it yourself. Miz wasn't happy about that. Then, as Sami Zayn's getting ready to go to the match, Seth Rollins approaches him. He says, so I see last week you had to help Roman get his Allure fame around, the tribal chief fame around his neck again. He said, I'm just curious, if you go into the Royal Rumble match, he said to Sami, are you just going to eliminate yourself for the great mighty Roman Reigns? Or you actually go and win the Royal Rumble match for yourself and actually do something for your career? And I love what Seth says afterwards. Oh, wait, I forgot. You got to have permission to say what Roman tells you to do next. That pissed off Sami Zayn. And he took his frustrations out on poor Miz in that match. Exploded suplex in the corner. 10 punches in the corner. Combo. Went for a Lua kick. Miz countered it with a big boot to the face and a DDT out of the corner. Just rocked Sami in the corner, punches repeatedly. Delivered yes kicks. and he started showboating, right? That allows Sammy to Irish whip him in the corner, running clothesline in the corner, Irish whip him out of the corner, leapfrog over the ropes, over the Miz, clothesline him on the rebound. Went for the Allure kick. Again, Miz countered it. Went for Skull Crusher finale. Sammy countered that. Miz Irish whip Sammy in a corner, backed up, and started running the opposite corner. Because he runs, turns around, and delivers a running clothesline. But as he turned around, Sammy blasted him in the face of a Allure kick. Blue Thunderbomb, and your winner, Sami Zayn. Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser went at it. These guys just, every match they have is a great match. This one's no different. You know how Ludwig does that running drop kick into steel steps on the outside route? This time he kind of upgraded that move. He did a running drop kick into the barricade onto Sheamus. Kept repeatedly driving his elbow into Sheamus' ribcage. Applied arm submission. Sheamus fought out of it. Top rope white noise. Ludwig kicked out of that, delivered a top rope powerbomb. Sheamus kicked out of that. Sheamus delivered 5 beats to the Bowery. Ludwig snapped him off the ropes to counter the rest of those. Then he did kind of like a series of clotheslines. He went for the underhook, arm DDT. Sheamus countered it, knee to the face, bro kick. Ludwig kicked out. Ludwig rolled out of the ring, got a hold of Sheamus' Chanel that he brought with him. Got that in the ring and went to hit Sheamus in the face with Chanel. Bro kick. Your winner, Sheamus. After the match, Braun Breaker, who's been absent for 2 months, I don't know where he's been, was front row watching the match, and he slapped Sheamus across the face because Sheamus told him, I'm coming for that championship. That did not sit well for Sheamus. So Sheamus said, I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce. Braun Breaker said, you want to go? We'll go. So at Saturday night's main event, the next pay-per-view WWE's happened, which is still surprising because every year, since 1988, the Royal Rumble has always been in January. But this year it's in February 1st. I'm like totally shocked that's happening. So Saturday night's main event, San Antonio. This one is the first pay-per-view of 2025 for WWE, and it's going to be Sheamus, Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Goldberg came out, issued an open challenge to anybody in the back to face him on Saturday night's main event for the World Championship. The challenge has been accepted by main event Jey Uso, so that's also going to happen. The finals of the Intercontinental Championship tournament to crown the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion happened. Dakota Kai, Ollie Valkyrie, great friggin' match these women put on. Dakota Kai hit, like 10 scorpion kicks in a row. Running clothesliner in the corner. Placed it between the middle and top rope. And jumped off the top rope. Stomped right across the back. Hit that running big boot in the corner right in the face. Delivered that Canadian Destroyers / backcracker combo. The Valkyrie fought back. Northern Light suplex on the ring apron edge. Suplexed her out of the ring. Both women got in before the count of 10. The Valkyrie hit Dakota Kai with a series of strike combos. Then picked her up and ran her halfway across the ring with a sit-down powerbomb. Drove her knee right in the back of Dakota Kai. That had hurt. And then, she applied the bow and arrow stretch submission. And every time Dakota Kai would try to get a hold of a rope break, the Valkyrie would roll her away from the ropes and reapply that submission. She did that 3 times. Props to Dakota Kai. She never tapped out, never quit. Dakota Kai fought back, super kicks, knee to the face, scorpion kick. She hit the go to sleep. The Valkyrie rolled out of the ring. Dakota Kai went out of the ring, grabbed hold of her, and as she got her in the ring, and as Dakota Kai was getting back in the ring, the Valkyrie grabbed her, neck breaker out of the corner, Falcon Arrow, your winner and first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Valkyrie. I'm happy with either one of those women winning it. So I'm happy with the outcome. Way to go, the Valkyrie, for winning the title. And double thumbs up for that match because it was a great match. Check it out, folks. Your main event, Damian Priest, Finn Balor in a street fight. And before this match happened, Dom is trying to apologize to Liv Morgan for trying to hit on Rhea Ripley last week. Give her roses. So Rhea Ripley Regal said, you know what? We're going to go back to the hotel room and talk about this. So they left. That did not sit well with Finn Balor because his game plan was all Judgment Day to help him in the street fight. Now, Liv, so you got Carlito and JD Madugo to do your bidding. That should be good enough. Street fight starts. They start brawling amongst the fans. But what I loved was Damian Priest was in the ring getting weapons, right? Waiting for Finn Balor. Finn Balor's music hits. He comes up from behind and just unloads with Singapore King shots. Then they start fighting amongst the fans there. Finn Balor delivers 3 trash can shots to Damian Priest in a row. Damian Priest gets that trash can and delivers 1 trash can shot. That's it for Finn Balor. He's seeing stars. That was 1 wicked trash can shot. Picked him up. They started fighting up on the balconies with the fans. Damian Priest jumped off the edge of a balcony with Finn Balor and crashed down through 2 tables down below with a Falcon Arrow. And then the match, I didn't like what happened afterwards. Damian Priest in the ring. He's, getting checked on by the referee from the Singapore King shots, trash can shots. Finn Balor's getting loaded up in a stretcher. Getting ready to go to into the ambulance, and they stop. And then they start moving him. And then they stop. And then they start moving him. Like, it dragged on for like 5 minutes. Finally, Damian Priest gets out of the ring, goes up on the stage, attacks Finn Balor, who's tied up in a stretcher. Pushes him down the entranceway, down the ramp. Finn Balor crashes and burns by the ring. Damian Priest comes down. At this point, Finn Balor's off the stretcher. Decides to deliver wicked chair shots. Then suddenly, Judgment Day's Carlito and JD Madugo attack him. Carlito hits a backcracker. JD Madugo hits a top rope moonsault. Finn Balor hits a top rope coup de grace. They set up a table. Finn Balor hits a top rope coup de grace. Put Damian Priest for the table. All that damage. Damian Priest just kicks out in the nick of time. Gets a steel chair. Cleans house on Judgment Day. Finn Balor hits him from behind with a steel chair. Delivers like 20 chair shots across the back to Damian Priest. Sets up outer table. Suddenly, Judgment Day again attacks him. It's 3-on-1. Viking Raiders run out. They attack Carlito, JD Madugo. They end up brawling up the ramp up on the stage, the backstage. Back of the ring, the table that was set up from Finn Balor. Damian Priest picks him up, raises edge him through the table, picks him up, sit down, choke slam, your winner, Damian Priest. And then after the match, he's celebrating up at the top rope. The fans are giving him a huge ovation. My thing is, something's going to happen here, right? Because they're dragging on the celebration. So I'm going to expect maybe like a new member of Judgment Day or somebody else to attack. But no, it just ended that way. So that 10 minutes of him celebrating the ring was kind of overkill because I was still expecting something to happen. Next week, you got New Day's in action. And Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. And Saturday night's main event, you got Braun Breaker, Sheamus for the IC title, and Gunther, and main event Jey Uso for the World title's been added. I can't wait to see who else is going to be added to this Royal Rumble from SmackDown. And on SmackDown, it's Bayley, Tiffany Stratton for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And LWO versus the Most Same Machine Guns have been announced. There you have, folks. Let me know below your thoughts of the debut of Penta from AEW. I think maybe the reason why he slipped off the ropes twice, going from moves back to back, is because this is his debut match on Raw. He's probably got butterflies in his stomach, right? And AEW, he's probably used to slipping off the top rope and still connect with a move and get the 3 count. There's a match I saw on AEW, just for the heck of it. It was on TV. I watched it. It was a Battle Royal, and Billy Gunn hit his finger on some random guy. And the guy gets up, rocks himself to the ropes, and actually throws himself over the ropes and eliminates himself. And they give the elimination to Billy Gunn. What the hell? Is Billy Gunn's finisher now is so impressive that it causes people to basically throw themselves over the top rope? That's how bad AEW is getting. And the fans are cheering for it. It reminds me, AEW reminds me of WCW. It started off good, and it's going downhill. And pretty soon, I think they're going to be out of business the way they're going. stuff like that. So like I'm saying, maybe Penta's like news to that stuff happening in AEW, and it's fine. But this is WWE, man. This is where the big boys play. So Penta, maybe you should change your moveset off the top ropes, buddy, so you won't slip on him no more. But besides that, Penta, you got great things happening to you on Raw, man. Keep it up, dude. Let me know below, fans, who you'd like to see win the Royal Rumble match this year. I personally, I'll be okay with John Cena winning it, even though it's been leaked. Because he deserves to win it, right? Before he retires, one more Royal Rumble victory. But if it's not John Cena, I want someone new. Like, I want someone new to win it that's never won one before. I'd like to see him win it. I know it's a long shot. It's probably not going to happen. I personally would like, from SmackDown, love to see Kevin Owens win it. I know Kevin Owens fighting Cody Rhodes in a ladder match at the pay-per-view. But they've done this before where the loser of the world title match is added to the Royal Rumble afterwards. I'd love to see Kevin Owens win the Royal Rumble if he doesn't win the title in the ladder match. That guy would be awesome to win the Rumble and main event WrestleMania, but his Royal Rumble records, he always gets a low number, poor guy. He doesn't even make it like number 15, like past 15. He's always before the 15 people. So if he is in the Royal Rumble, I hope Kevin Owens gets like number 20 or 24 or something like that. Stay safe, everybody. Get ready to watch some NXT. Too sweet, bye.